In this series, I am exposing some of the key symptoms of an idolatrous church. So our next symptom is a church that is privately owned, a church that is run as a small business in which the pastor is a capitalist and the members are the merchandise. In these churches, soul winning is very important, but it's not the true soul winning that is described in the Bible. These churches make it a point to go out and to recruit members of their church building and not actually to make people disciples of Jesus Christ. I believe that this is happening because the pastor wants to expand their own specific legacy. So if you imagine someone that has a business, they are looking at this business as their personal legacy, as proof of the work that they have done here on this earth. And many of the pastors are looking at their individual congregations as proof of their legacy, instead of looking at what the Bible describes as proof of a fruitful ministry, which is the lives of the believers that are in the church. They look at the numbers of believers that are in the church. So this is why I say that the members are being merchandised. And what these pastors are actually doing, they are exchanging the souls of their members. The Bible says that we cannot serve God and mammon. We have to choose between God and between money. And the pastors that their main focus is on achieving higher membership of the church, they have decided that they're not serving God. They have decided that they are serving mammon. Because what is the purpose of you having more members in your church if you have missed the entire reason why God has called you to ministry to begin with? If the people that God has placed under your purview within your ministry, if they are not maturing, if they are not growing in their walk, then your ministry is not successful at the work that it should be doing. The purpose of ministry is discipleship. So if these people have not become true disciples of Jesus Christ in their daily lives, the purpose of ministry has been lost. So now a church that's pursuing more members, higher numbers, bigger congregations, bigger church buildings, what is the reason for that? Most of the time, the members are being exchanged for money. The more people that can come to the church, the more tithes, the more offerings, the more people that can volunteer for free throughout the church departments. There's more things that come to the church just by having more members. There are more eyes that look at the church just because they have more members. There are more Congress people and more politicians that are interested in a church with a large congregation than one with a smaller congregation. So there are many benefits that the pastor can receive just by advocating for more members instead of advocating for the maturity of the existing members. This is a signal of the system of Babylon that has crept its way into the church. It's a system of luxury, of extravagance. It's a system that's ruled by buying and selling. And in this system, part of what is being sold is the souls of men. So I'm going to read to you on Revelation chapter 18, verses 11 through 13. It says, "And the merchants of the earth will weep and mourn over her being Babylon. For no one buys their merchandise anymore, merchandise of gold and silver, precious stones and pearls, fine linen and purple, silk and scarlet, every kind of citron wood, every kind of object of ivory, every kind of object of most precious wood, bronze, iron, and marble, and cinnamon and incense, fragrant oil and frankincense, wine and oil, fine flour and wheat, cattle and sheep, horses and chariots, and bodies and souls of men." So in this Babylonian system, bodies and the souls of men are part of the merchandise that is being exchanged in these markets. Whether you can see the market or not, this is happening in many churches where the believers and the members are being exchanged for wealth. They're being exchanged for luxuries. They are being exchanged for goods. They are being exchanged to uplift the legacy of a man instead of uplifting the gospel of Jesus Christ. So if you are in a church like this, you are in an idolatrous church.